Good evening, friends. So thank you for joining with us today as well. So every day at 6:30 we have our evening Buddha Puja, worshipping the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and broadcasting for the benefit of those who would like to participate from home and practice, uh, or participate in religious practices from home during these lockdown times. So we have been doing Buddha Puja and then chanting for the well-being of everyone else's good health, happiness, and success. So we take this opportunity to dedicate the chanting even for all the patients, families who have been affected by COVID-19, wishing them speedy recovery. We also dedicate the chanting to all the key workers, including NHS staff, working tirelessly, doctors, nurses working tirelessly for the well-being of all patients. So may they gain more courage and determination to continue their valuable services. After that, we do a short reflection on mindfulness leading to Metta Bhavana, and we practice towards the end of the program. So thank you for joining again. And if your friends do not have Facebook, please direct them to YouTube channel lmmc.online, where they can join without Facebook. Okay, so please say Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa 3 times to observe 5 precepts. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Pānātipātā vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi. Adinādāna vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi. Kāmesu miccācārā vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi. Musāvādā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Suramēraya majjapamā daṭṭhāna vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Tisaraṇena saddheṃ pañcasīlaṃ dhammaṃ appamādena sampādetabbam. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava araham samma sambuddho Vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sattha deva manussanam buddho bhagavati Buddhaṃ jīvitaṃ yāva nibbānaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Ye ca buddhā atītā ca ye ca buddhā anāgatā Paccuppanā ca ye buddhā ahaṃ vandāmi sabbadā Nati me saranam anyang buddho me saranam varam Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalam Uttamangena vandeham padapam suvaruttamam Buddheyo khalito dosa buddho khamatu tammamam Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko Ehi passiko opanayiko paccattam veditabbo vinyuhiti Dhammam jīvitaṃ yāva nibbānaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi Ye ca dhammā atītā ca ye ca dhammā anāgatā Paccuppanā ca ye dhammā ahaṃ vandāmi sabbadā Nati me saranam anyang dhammo me saranam varam Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalam Uttamangena vandeham dhammam ca tividham varam Dhammeyo khalito dosa dhammo khamatu tammamam Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidang cattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyakhetang lokassāti Sanghang jīvitaṃ yāva nibbānaṃ saranam gacchāmi Ye ca sangha atītā ca ye ca sangha anāgatā Paccuppanā ca ye sangha ahaṃ vandāmi sabbadā Nati me saranam anyang sangho me saranam varam Etena sacca vajjena hotu me jaya mangalam උත්තමංගේන වන්දේහං සංඝං ච ත්‍රිවිධෝත්තමං සංඝේයෝ කලිතෝ දෝසෝ සංඝෝ කමතු තං මමං කනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං ගන්ධ සම්භාරයුත්තේන ධූපේනාහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයන්තං පූජාභාජන මුත්තමං වන්න ගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ච හෝතු මොක්ඛං උප්පං මිලායාති යථා ඉදම්මේ කායෝ තථා යාති විනාශ භාවං අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු උත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු උත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ සබ්බං සද්ධාය පූජිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පටිගන්හාතු උත්තම වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං සබ්බඨානීසු පටිච්චිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව සබ්බාරි විජයං අකා පත්තෝ සබ්බඤ්ඤුතං සත්තා වන්දේතං බෝධිපාදපං ඉමේ ඒතේ මහා බෝධි ලෝකනාථේන පූජිතා අහං පිතේ නමස්සාමි බෝධි රාජා නමත්තුතේ කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං khමමේ භන්තේ භූරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං khමමේ ධම්ම සම්දිට්ඨික අකාලික කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං khමමේ සංඝ සුපටිපන්න අනුත්තර එතාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං සම්බේ දේවා අනුමෝදන්තු සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සිද්ධියා එතාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං සම්බේ භූතා අනුමෝදන්තු සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සිද්ධියා එතාවතාච අම්හෙහි සම්භතං පුඤ්ඤ සම්පදං සම්බේ සත්තා අනුමෝදන්තු සබ්බ සම්පත්ති සිද්ධියා ඉදම්මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ ඉදම්මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ ඉදම්මේ ඥාතිනං හෝතු සුඛිතා හොන්තු ඥාතයෝ ඉමිනා පුඤ්ඤ කම්මේන මාමේ බාල සමාගමු සතං සමාගමෝ හෝතු යාව නිබ්බානපත්තියා Idamme punyang asavakkhayavam hotu sambadukha pamunchatu. Okay, so you are joining us for our live broadcast of our daily Buddha Puja, chanting and meditation. So today we have chosen the Girimananda Sutta. We alternate with Ratana Sutta. So Girimananda Sutta is a discourse uttered by Buddha when Venerable Girimananda was not well. So he had a serious illness. And Venerable Ananda approached the Buddha and informed him, and then the Buddha gave this 10 perception-based meditation to go and chant and reveal it to Venerable Girimananda. So Venerable Ananda went and revealed the 10 perception. So it is recorded at the end of the sutta that the Venerable Girimananda recovered from his serious illness. So we chant this sutta, especially during this time when we are all worried about our health conditions, especially with COVID-19 at the forefront. So if you are listening, may you enjoy every good health. May you be well, happy, and peaceful. If your family, friends are ill or affected by COVID-19, please recall them bear them into your minds and bless them, wishing them speedy recovery, quick recovery. We also dedicate the chanting to all key workers, including NHS staff, working tirelessly to look after the patients and their families. May everyone have the courage and determination to continue their valuable services to look after the nation and the patients and their families. So please listen to the chantings with attention and respect. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajassa Sunantu Saggamokkhadang Paritta Savanakalo Ayang Badanta Paritta Savanakalo Ayang Badanta Paritta Dhamma Savanakalo Ayang Badanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Evaṁ me sutaṁ ekam samayam bhagava savattiyaṁ viharati jetavane anatha pindikassa arami tena kopana samayasma girimanando abadiko hoti dukkito balhagilano Athako ayasma anando yena bhagavate upasankamitva bhagavantam abhivadetva ekamantam nisidhi ekamantam nisinno ko ayasma anando bhagavantam etadavoce Ayasma bhante girimanando abadhiko dukkito balhagilano Sadhu bhante bhagavayena yasma girimanando tenupasankamatu anukampang upadayati Sacheko tvang ananda girimanandassa bhikkhuno upasankamitva dasa sanya bhaseyasi thānaṁ ko panītaṁ vijjati angirimanandassa bhikkhuno dasa sanya sutva so abādo thāna so patippasambheyya katame dasa anicca sanya anatta sanya asubha sanya ādīnava sanya pahana sanya viraga sanya nirodha sanya sabba loke anabhirata sanya sabba sankharesu anicca sanya anapana sati katamacananda anicca sanya idhananda bhikkhu aranyagato va rukkhamulagato va sunyāgāragato va iti patisañcikkati rūpaṁ aniccaṁ vedana anicca saññā anicca saṅkhāra anicca viññānaṁ aniccanti iti mesu pancasu pādānakkhandhesu aniccanupassī viharati ayaṁ vuccatānanda anicca saññā katamācānanda anatta saññā idhananda bhikkhu aranyagato va rukkhamulagato va sunyāgāragato va iti patisañcikkati Cakkhaṁ anattā rūpa anattā sotaṁ anattā saddhā anattā gānaṁ anattā gandhā anattā jivha anattā rasa anattā kāyo anattā poṭṭhabbā anattā mano anattā dhamma anattāti iti mesu casu ajjatika bahiresu ayatanesu anattanupassī viharati ayaṁ vuccatānanda anatta saññā katamācānanda asubha saññā idhananda bhikkhu imameva kāyaṁ uddhaṁ pādatalāt adhoke samattaka taca pariyantaṁ puraṁ nānappakārassa asucino pacca vekkati athimasmiन् kāye kesā loma nakha dantā taca maṅsaṁ naharu atti minja vakkaṁ hadayaṁ yakanaṁ kilomakaṁ pihakaṁ pappāsaṁ antaṁ antagunaṁ udariyaṁ karīsaṁ pittaṁ sembhaṁ pubbo lohitaṁ sedo medo assu vasa khelo singhānika lasika muttanti iti masmiन् kāye asubhānupassī viharati ayaṁ vuccatānanda asubha saññā katamācānanda ādīnava saññā idhananda bhikkhu aranyagato va rukkhamulagato va sunyāgāragato va iti patisañcikkati bahu dukkho ko ayaṁ kāyo bahu ādīnavo iti masmiन् kāye vividhā ābādhā uppajjanti seyyati idam cakkurogo sotarogo gahanarogo jivharogo kāyarogo sīsarogo kannarogo mukharogo dantarogo kāso sāso pināso daho jaro kucchirogo muccā pakkhandikā sūlā visūchikā kuṭṭhaṁ gandho kilāso soso apamāro daddu kandu kacchu rakasā vitachikā lohita pittaṁ madhumeho aṅsā pīlakā bhagandalā pitta samutthāna ābādhā sembha samutthāna ābādhā vāta samutthāna ābādhā sannipātika ābādhā උතු පරිනාමජා ආබාධා විසම පරිහාරජා ආබාධා ඕපක්කමිකා ආබාධා කම්ම විපාකජා ආබාධා සීතං උන්නං ජගච්ඡාපි පාසා උච්චාරෝ පස්සාවෝති ඉතිමස්මින් කායේ ආදීනවානුපස්සී විහෙරති අයං උච්චතානන්ද ආදීනව සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද පහන සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛ uppannං කාම විතක්කං ආදිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannං ව්‍යාපාද විතක්කං නාදිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannං විහිංසා විතක්කං නාදිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති uppannuppanne පාපකේ අකුසලේ ධම්මේ නාදිවාසේති පජහති විනෝදේති බ්‍යන්ති කරෝති අනභාවං ගමේති අයං උච්චතානන්ද පහන සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද විරාග සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛමූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා ඉති පටිසංචික්ඛති ඒතං සන්තං ඒතං පනීතං යදිදං සබ්බ සංඛාර සමතෝ සම්බුපදිපටි නිස්සග්ගෝ තණ්හක්ඛයෝ විරාගෝ නිබ්බානන්ති අයං උච්චතානන්ද විරාග සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද නිරෝධ සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛමූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා ඉති පටිසංචික්ඛති ඒතං සන්තං ඒතං පනීතං යදිදං සබ්බ සංඛාර සමතෝ සම්බුපදිපටි නිස්සග්ගෝ තණ්හක්ඛයෝ නිරෝධෝ නිබ්බානන්ති අයං උච්චතානන්ද නිරෝධ සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද සබ්බ ලෝකේ අනභිරත සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු යේ ලෝකේ උපායුපාදානා චේතසෝ අදිඨානා විනිවේසානුසයාතේ පජහන්තෝ විරමති නොපාදීයන්තෝ අයං උච්චතානන්ද සබ්බ ලෝකේ අනභිරත සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද සබ්බ සංඛාරේසු අනිච්ච සංඥා ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු සබ්බ සංඛාරේහි අට්ඨි යති හරායති ජිගුච්ඡති අයං උච්චතානන්ද සබ්බ සංඛාරේසු අනිච්ච සංඥා කතමාචානන්ද ආනාපාන සති ඉදානන්ද බික්ඛු අරඤ්ඤගතෝ වා රුක්ඛමූලගතෝ වා ශුඤ්ඤාගාරගතෝ වා නිසීදති පල්ලංකං ආභුජිත්වා උජුං කායං පනිදාය පරිමුඛං සතින් උපට්ඨපෙත්වා සෝ සතෝව අස්ස සති සතෝ පස්ස සති දීගං වා අස්ස සන්තෝ දීගං අස්ස සාමීති පජානාති දීගං වා පස්ස සන්තෝ දීගං පස්ස සාමීති පජානාති රස්සං වා අස්ස සන්තෝ රස්සං අස්ස සාමීති පජානාති රස්සං වා පස්ස සන්තෝ රස්සං පස්ස සාමීති පජානාති සම්බකාය පටිසංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති සම්බකාය පටිසංවේදී පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං කාය සංඛාරං අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පස්සම්භයං කාය සංඛාරං පස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති පීතිපටි සංවේදී අස්ස සිස්සාමීති සික්ඛති Pitipati Sangvedi Passa Sissami Sikkati Sukhapati Sangvedi Assa Sissami Sikkati Sukhapati Sangvedi Passa Sissami Sikkati Chitta Sankhara Pati Sangvedi Assa Sissami Sikkati Chitta Sankhara Pati Sangvedi Passa Sissami Sikkati Passambhayam Chitta Sankharam Assa Sissami Sikkati Passambhayam Chitta Sankharam Passa Sissami Sikkati Chittapati Samvedi Assa Sissami Sikkati Chittapati Samvedi Passa Sissami Sikkati Abhippamodayan Chittam Assa Sissami Sikkati Abhippamodayan Chittam Passa Sissami Sikkati Samadaham Chittam Assa Sissami Sikkati Samadaham Chittam Passa Sissami Sikkati Vimochayam Chittam Assa Sissami Sikkati Vimochayam Chittam Passa Sissami Sikkati Aniccanupassi Assa Sissami Sikkati Aniccanupassi Passa Sissami Sikkati Viraganupassi Assa Sissami Sikkati Viraganupassi Passa Sissami Sikkati Nirodhanupassi Assa Sissami Sikkati Nirodhanupassi Passa Sissami Sikkati Patinissagganupassi Assa Sissami Sikkati Patinissagganupassi Passa Sissami Sikkati Ayam Uccatananda Anapanasati Sachekho Tvang Ananda Girimanandassa Bhikkhuno Upasankamitva Imadasa Sanya Bhaseyasi Thanang Ko Panetang Vijjati Yang Girimanandassa Bhikkhuno Imadasa Sanya Sutva So Abado Thanaso Patippasambeyati Atako ayasma anando bhagavato santike ima dasa sanya uggahetva yena yasma girimanando te nupasankami upasankamitva ayasmato girimanandas ima dasa sanya abhasi Atako ayasmato girimanandas ima dasa sanya sutva So abado thanaso patispasambhi Uttahi chayasma girimanando tamha abadha Tatha pahino chapanayasmato girimanandas so abado ahositi Etena satcha vajjena dukkha upasamintute Etena satcha vajjena bhayavupasamentu Etena satcha vajjena rogavupasamentu Devo vassatu kalena sassa sampatti hetu ca Pito bhavatu loko ca raja bhavatu dhammiko Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakkantu loka sasanam Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakkantu dhamma desanam Akasattha ca bhummattha deva naga mahiddhika Punyantang anumoditva chiram rakkantu mang paranti. Sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so that was the end of Paritta Chanting, we chanted Girimananda Sutta, and as usual, we have dedicated that to every one of you participating. So may you and your family members be well, happy, and peaceful. May you gain good health and enjoy good health. If there are any people that were affected, by any illness, we also wish them speedy recovery, good health, and may they enjoy good health and happiness. We also dedicated chanting to all the key workers, including NHS staff, working tirelessly to look after the patients and families. May they also have the courage and determination to continue their valuable services. So may everyone enjoy good health. So with that good intention, we finish the chanting. Okay, so now is meditation. It is our daily meditation, so reflection followed by Metta Bhavana. On Thursdays, we do meditation with guided practice for mindfulness. So other days, we do reflection followed by Metta Bhavana. So if you're joining us, and I hope you're not new, but if you do want to refer to people, please to direct them to this broadcast, because it is a very good practice, especially during these lockdown times. Okay. So as usual, I have 3 requests. Okay. So first of all is to have your body straight. So I don't want you to be leaning your back, or slanting either ways. So you need to have your straight back. So it is as if wherever you're sitting, your body is balanced and your body is upright, straight. Okay. So if you're on a stool or a sofa, chair, don't lean your back unless you have a serious, physical difficulty. So otherwise, avoid leaning your back. Second request is to have your hands to yourself, and make sure that you don't free your hand to start fidgeting things. So we advise you to put your right hand on the left palm and then just sit straight. Okay, so if you place them on your lap, it also supports your body to sit straight. Okay, and now third request is to gently close your eyes, to take your eyes off the screen, okay, and just gently close your eyes. So straight body, hands to yourself, and eyes gently closed. So first of all, be quite mindful of the way your body is posed. So the posture is obviously very quiet, calm, peaceful body. It's not moving as it used to do before the puja and chanting. We are not fidgeting and handling things, very quietly sitting down. Just observe that peace and serene body. If your friends or family, are sitting with you, nearby you, be aware of their presence. And be aware if they are also still, note that they are also still. Now be mindful of the room, the infrastructure in the room. Note the presence of things in your room. Everything is still, very quiet. That gives a very good ground for trying to settle your mind down, so make your mind still as well. So we are forgetting everything, and we are not even planning to do things, just being at the present moment, being now, here and now. So being here and now is to be with yourself, and when you are with yourself, when you are in the present moment, there is happiness, there is peace. The peace of mind is obvious when you stop thinking, when you stop worrying, when you stop planning. So you can see, for the peace of mind, or if you want to call it happiness, it is important to be mindful of what stops us from being happy. And over the past few days, if you have been following us, we have been identifying that there could be two great reasons for us to be unhappy, because they are stopping us from becoming happy or being peaceful. As Buddhists, we know that this is greed, and second is hate. So sometimes when there are greed in your mind, when there is greed, when there is expectation, so the forms of attachment are expectations, being attached to something a lot. It may be, your TV program, may be your type of food, may be your bed or sofa. Being attached to it might cause sometimes for us to be unhappy, because when they change, we tend to lose that peace of mind. So one of the shortcomings that we have to overcome is trying to identify that these are the causes for our unhappinesses. So, because when we start imposing our understanding, our views to those attachments, whether it is material or whether it is persons, individuals, or whether it is even your ideas, we tend to be upset when they change. So one way of getting rid of this problem, the barrier, is to realize that it is changing. So realize that it is impermanent. So whatever attachment that you developed, whatever like that you developed, is actually a thought process. It is actually an idea that arose when the conditions were there. And that could be some time ago. So the conditions, for example, our senses being encountered with objects and our understanding put into it brought that mindset. And sometimes we cling to those ideas. We cling to those understanding, which we call perception or mental thoughts or mental formations. And we always seek something out of it. So just be aware and notice that, it is something that we seek out of it. We apply our fixed views on this, so then we become more attached. We become more attached to our experiences, to our things that we have. We sometimes become too obsessive, with the possessions. We seek them to be as they are. We look forward to the similar experience. We don't want it to change. Now, those thoughts arose when the conditions were there and then, but we still have those thoughts in our memories. And we start sometimes recalling those memories again and again and again. Sometimes it becomes a habit and it's a routine that you look forward to it. Maybe your food, your TV program, or anything that you look forward to, sometimes it becomes a routine and we start looking for the same similar experience. And whenever that experience is, expected, because we lose the understanding or we lack the understanding of impermanence, that it was or it will not be there, it might not be there, we tend to be upset or sad. Some good memories, good, sentimental values that we have. We always want to visit them and then be deluded because we like to visit them, but then we again be upset when then we have to leave that thought. We might be sad once we look at the photo and then if you don't realize that that was just a memory which we clinged into or grasped our thoughts and cherished those thoughts in our minds, we forget that that was actually only a memory or only a resemblance. We lose our happiness. So whatever incident happened yesterday or whatever incident happened last month, if we recall them, we might be a bit silly, acting unwisely, because that experience, that thought was based on the situation, given the conditions then. They are no longer present here with us. We've forgotten that it is actually a memory, or we've forgotten that it is just an incident that happened some time ago. At the present moment, there are no such conditions for the same thought to arise. So we can develop our skillful thinking like that, to actually reduce attachment to certain things that we obsessively cherish sometimes, which deeper and deeper, the more we nurture, that becomes our fixated views, and it actually develops our personality as well. That personality then becomes, what we might eventually call ego or self. That self-centered habit then again always seeks expectations, It is always matching that entertainment, so then we start losing our happiness. When the expectation is not met, we start creating conflicts within our minds. We expect something and then we lose our balance. Some people might be angry even at a material thing which has no life. Start throwing things away, start kicking things, especially when there is a tense moment, you can see that happen. We lose that momentum of peace of mind. We are so much attached to something, and expecting in a similar experience is why this has resulted. This is what this has resulted into. So hence, when during this time of distress or during this time of lockdown, when we are, with limited resources, we might feel that this sort of environment might repeat again and again. I've used examples like wanting to watch a particular TV channel and then arguing over it, or even wanting a particular food and thinking about it, not enjoying your current food that you're eating, wanting to go to the shower first, like today when it is very hot, or wanting to be in the garden, in the shade, complaining about the heat, wanting to go to the toilet first thing in the morning. So there are lots of these expectations in our behavior patterns that habitually, condition or become, influential in our peace of mind that we are talking about. I'm just focusing on greed, I'll focus on anger another day. So this clinging nature, this one way of trying to get rid of this is we need to actually understand that those whatever experiences or memories we applied are not permanent. They were just an experience then and there. We are perhaps unwise to actually apply it to the current moment. So it can be material things, it can be people we can be attached to. Sometimes, because we are attached to a person and something happens, then we become upset. I have done so many things, why are you behaving like this? We start to victimize ourselves. I want this, and then our relationship starts becoming conditional. I want this, and you should be doing this. Because that attachment brings so many expectations, which in the absence of that, we always feel upset, and this is what the Buddha would say as suffering or dukkha or unhappiness. Now, these unhappinesses are created by ourselves because we expected happiness from something that is beyond your body or outside your body, from material things, from attached or things that you like, from your possessions. So, seeking happiness from external, things or entities, is one reason perhaps we sometimes lose our peace of mind. Never ever learn and apply your memories or your experiences into current experience, because the conditions are completely different. The thought process or the mind of the other person might always be changing as well, not just yours. So to put simply, when we are experiencing something in our eyes, we call that there is an eye consciousness, and that awareness of a particular thing that entered your eyes is also not there. The next moment, it has already changed. The thought process can be changing, going to the nose consciousness, or going to the tongue consciousness, for example. So even those thoughts are changing every moment, every second. We tend to be deluded, and we entertain ourselves in that attachment. So based on that attachment, as I said, when there are things that arise within us, expectations become deeper and deeper and higher. The bar raises higher and higher, and we simply have not been able to accept the reality here and now. We are therefore not living in the present moment, but living in the past, or living in an ideal world, expecting something. So we create a gap between current situation, current moment, to something ideal. And the more the expectation bar rises, the wider the gap is. So one way of removing that is to understand that everything is impermanent. There is no point expecting something on a material thing or from a person, because every individual is different. Your experience, your expectation might not be met. Once we realize this, we'll surely have the peace of mind we already have been experiencing. It will not change. The peace of mind will not be conditioned, because it is something wisely arisen. Obviously, that will also change once the more we expect things. Eventually, we are also getting rid of, not just unwholesome ideas, but even wholesome ideas. We need to actually be able to maintain the equanimity status, not change due to the conditions, good or bad. So at the moment, we just looked at, what mostly cause us to lose our peace of mind is sometimes having too much expectations or attachment in things, materials, people, your ideas, your emotions, your um, uh, memories. So therefore, the moment we lose our peace of mind, we are not loving ourselves. We are not caring for ourselves. We are putting ourselves into the zone of unhappiness. Now, this is self-caused. No one did that. You yourself dragged yourself into this zone of unhappiness. So where is kindness? Where is this loving kindness we've been talking about? So if you are to develop kindness, we have to understand and realize these things as well. Because every moment, every nanosecond should, be a well-being thought. A sad mind might not be able to, wish someone well. So we have to be mindful every moment, every time from the time you wake up to the time you sleep, think about, how your thought processes work during the day. Are you expecting too much from someone and something? Because when that happens, when you lose our peace of mind, we even, stop to be grateful for whatever is happening within your household every day. We don't appreciate the cleaning, we don't appreciate the cooking, we don't appreciate the happiness or people's support that you have because you have been too selfish, too self-centered. Especially during this lockdown time, we need to develop this loving kindness for that reason, especially even your mental health, because when you actually cause yourself into lose your peace of mind, and expecting and diverting attention to something else to seek that is not the best way. It is a way, but again, that is temporary. So what we need to work is the state of mind that we are creating every moment. Then only we can develop loving kindness, because you are kind to yourself, and then you can start putting yourself into other shoes, and then working on that kindness concept development. So with that short reflection, tomorrow we'll work on anger, which is one of the reasons why we lose peace of mind. Okay, so all in all, if you apply the understanding that even materials, people, thought processes, worries, everything in your head, memories, they're all, moments of, conditioned status. They all arose due to conditions, and all those conditions are also impermanent. So is your resulting thought process. There's no point holding on to them and trying to seek something more out of it. We need to realize that they are also not there anymore. Those are memories, not real thoughts. They are our wishful thinking. So we need to stop going to memories, but just live in happy moment with everyone, wherever you are with. Enjoy life, be happy, be grateful, be patient, be forgiving. Okay? Because patience is a gradual development of the reduction of all of those things. And when you start becoming patient, when you develop patience, you learn how to let go of everything. And then there is that happiness always, which is kind and loving and compassionate and joyful thinking and living. So with those thoughts, bear this in your minds. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no problems come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with success. May I also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in our lives. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from anger. May I be free from pain and suffering. May my parents, grandparents, teachers, uncles and aunts and in-laws all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in lives. May they be free from jealousy and anger. May they be free from pain and suffering. May my children, grandchildren, brothers and sisters, husband, wife, or partner, cousins, nephews and nieces, friends, colleagues at work, neighbors, everyone in the neighborhood, and neutral people that you meet daily. May they all be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from jealousy and anger. May they be free from pain and suffering. May all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no problems come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with success. May they also have the patience, courage, and understanding to meet and overcome difficulties in life. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they be free from pain and suffering. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be free from pain and suffering. Okay, so that is the end of our Buddha Puja, chanting and meditation. So thank you for joining with us today. So every day we broadcast this worship, chanting and meditation from London Mindfulness Meditation Center at 6:30. If you're free, please do join us. A small time for religious practices is very good for your well-being during this lockdown time, so please do join us. On Sunday we have a Dhamma sermon in Sinhala at 7 o'clock, so we will not be doing our reflection but participating in the monthly Dhamma talk. In the morning at 10 o'clock in British Standard Time, we have a sutta discussion in English led by Most Venerable Dr. Pullumri Soratera. If you're interested, please request for the Zoom link to participate in the sutta discussion. The discussion is based on Sabbasava Sutta. So if you are interested to enhance your knowledge and deepen and develop your practices, so participating in the discussion or sutta session followed by meditation is also very good. So please do participate. Next week is full moon day of July, Asala. So we have a day's program scheduled for you as well. The Vasa invitation will take place at 7 o'clock after Buddha Puja, followed by Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta chanting. So program will be emailed to you soon. So if you are interested, please do join in the sermon series as well. Okay, so thank you for joining us so far. Please do join us whenever you're free at 6:30. Thank you. Have a lovely evening.